my dad taught me, you use your hose to measure out how much glass you'll need. So let's see, I need about that much. Need to sharpen my thing. I started my career in the marketing and advertising world, but the more Dylan and I talked about what it would look like to start a neon sign business, the more enticing it became. It's such a great way of working with my hands, creating beautiful things, and connecting with a lot of wonderful artists and businesses around Kansas City. I made the right choice. I call myself project manager because I help kind of move things along in the background with Dylan. When I tell people I'm a neon tube bender, I either get a look of confusion or, wow, that's a really cool specific job. So that's always kind of fun because it gives me a chance to talk about neon. But I think it's important for people to understand every neon sign that you see, it's one person is at the fires doing one bend at a time, making sure that it looks right. And this is just one letter of a bigger sign. So this is going to a collector here in Kansas City. So this is the letter E, but you can see it's part of a larger sign that we pumped with neon to glow red. This was pumped with argon to glow white. So that's just an example of, we use different gases and different types of glass to create different effects. So when you see lots of colorful neon signs, it's probably neon or argon combined with that phosphor that we saw in that tube of glass.
I'm working on this sign here for a company called Hotel Help out of Memphis. They asked me to come up with something for them. They work in the hospitality industry. They were interested in something that kind of referred back to that 50s Route 66 kind of feel. And fortunately, they handed over a lot of design decisions to me. I'd say we got 80% there on the first one or two sketches. We did some fine tuning, some adjustments to colors, and this is where we landed. While all the bending of the glass is critical to a neon sign, equally critical is that that neon has somewhere to land. It is glass, so it needs a rigid structure. I will put together a fabrication plan. There are times that I will do fabrication. This is going to be an interior sign. It doesn't need to be weather tight. So that's something I'm comfortable doing here in the shop. Other times we have major fabrication that needs to happen, and I will contact other local sign companies. Let's see what happens here. Now we have a couple parts to stick on here to finish it, and then the fun part of getting this in a vehicle and transported down to Memphis.